During another tense night of demonstrations outside an Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE facility in Portland, Oregon, conservative journalist Nick Sortor was arrested. The incident took place as protests once again escalated into confrontations with federal officers and local police. Authorities explained that the protest began peacefully, but soon descended into scattered violence. Witnesses reported scuffles breaking out among individuals near the driveway of the ICE building. Officers intervened, detaining those involved, though no medical treatment was requested, and no formal police reports were immediately filed. Later that evening, the Portland Police Rapid Response Team made several arrests on charges of disorderly conduct. Among those detained was Sortor, along with 2 other individuals identified as local residents. Sortor later recounted his experience, saying that he had been filming federal agents deploying chemical irritants on demonstrators when officers suddenly targeted him. According to his account, he was pushed into a flower bed, struck, and briefly fought back before disengaging. He said that when he walked toward local officers to identify himself, he was taken into custody and held in a patrol vehicle while police decided what charges to apply. Other reporters present at the scene noted that Sortor had been singled out by some hostile activists before his arrest. At nearly the same time, video footage captured another protester climbing onto federal property and directly confronting agents, leading to a swift takedown and arrest. The night, by many accounts, was punctuated by intense but short-lived bursts of conflict. Officials overseeing the ICE facility emphasized that the location has been the center of nightly unrest for well over 100 consecutive days. They reported that tactics used by demonstrators have grown increasingly aggressive. Fireworks and rocks launched toward the building, lasers aimed at officers, barricades set up to block vehicles, and even efforts to track and expose federal employees' personal information. Federal staff said such conditions have created a constant atmosphere of fear and vulnerability. Local police leadership pointed out that city policies have at times limited their ability to intervene aggressively, leaving federal officers to manage situations on their own. This has deepened the sense of frustration among federal employees tasked with protecting the facility. Meanwhile, critics argue that police responses, including the use of chemical irritants, crowd control munitions, and mass arrests, often inflame tensions rather than resolve them. The arrest of a journalist in this context has raised fresh debates over press freedom and civil liberties. Supporters of Sortor argue that he was fulfilling his duty as a reporter by documenting the event, and that his arrest could be seen as an overreach by law enforcement. On the other hand, officials contend that in chaotic, fast-moving situations, distinguishing between protesters and observers is difficult, and immediate decisions must be made to maintain safety. This incident underscores the broader challenge faced by cities like Portland: how to balance the right to protest, the necessity of maintaining order, the duty to protect federal property, and the responsibility to safeguard journalists. The case is likely to attract scrutiny from media organizations, legal analysts, and civil rights groups, all of whom will examine whether the rights of the press were violated and whether police actions were legally and ethically justified.